Hello everybody and welcome to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Qualifying is about to get underway, as you see. Right now, going to the Doha Air Azerbaijan Grand Prix in Season 2. Okay, quickly. Commentators currently. This is not accurate. I'm the only one actually out of these three that are commentating. A50 has to do something and Pearls hasn't joined. And going into this race, the Constructors' Championship, Black Bison in the lead, ahead of Montaigne, ahead of Evans. And it's a double barrel for the championship for Black Bison with Thax in the lead. He's looking very good around Baku, and so is Ysai, and we'll get over to that very soon. Now, Q1 is underway, no going backwards, and it is only hard tyres currently. Right, Matt 3 competing. Who's that? I think it's Jim Rinaldian. Yes. Alright. So, tyres currently permitted are just the hard tyres, but there's a chance that we can see intermediates and wets in this session. Oh, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Right. There, alright. Yeah. Here we go. So Matt 3 currently on his way. He started his hot lap. He started his out lap, sorry. It's a 125.4. I mean, that's okay. Not the best that you could possibly have, but here we go. He's on the hard tyres. Hard tyres don't actually make too much of a difference around Baku. We're still able to do a decent amount of stuff on these tyres, and we should be able to get at least sometimes from the 116s, maybe 115s if you're good enough on these tyres. Matt 3's first sector was a 25.3, ideally not exactly where you want to be. Thax a 25.1, that's relatively slow, but that's because Ysai is here, of course. Ysai in AWC yesterday, he set the track record around this track. It's a 1:12.772 set by the Swedish driver. Currently driving the RB, interestingly, the team owned by one of these commentators, specifically Ruskiena. There's 7 minutes left of this qualifying session. Let's see where these drivers can go. Matt 3 crosses the line for 116.0, Jim Rinaldi on 117.4, and whereas Ysai goes to 116.2, he didn't even improve past Matt 3 GTR. That's not expected. Yeah. Thax only third. Matt has put in a brilliant lap. He managed to beat the two favourites for pole position, or even the win. You got AV34 AV34 amazing at qualifying, and we want to see where he can go because absolute amazing at qualifying. So 6 minutes left, still only hard tyres allowed in this session. Ysai just waiting in the pits. I'm guessing he's going to just try and wait at the end, or he's going to go for another go. Yes, he is. So look at that. Ysai going out for another run. Is that Alan behind as well in the Alpine? He's managed to get in. TXH from the Red Bull drivers, they've switched over from the white livery back to the black livery. As you can see, both of those Black Bison drivers running the Black Bison livery rather than the White Bison. Right, Matt 3 is the only one. He's about to go into a hot lap, I believe. Yeah, but that didn't look like a great turn one. Only in the middle of the track, not extracting every single last bit of it. So let's see, into the DRS zone. Ooh, yeah, that's the end of that. And Thax was like a 114.5 on the hard tyres. That's a very good effort from him. And it's well above that knockout margin that we were predicting. Matt decided to go on another run, but we only have 30 seconds left of this hard tyre period. That's a very interesting tactic from him, because this isn't looking like a very quick outlap, or a very quick lap. This probably is going to be another outlap for him, but again, with a 31-second first sector, that isn't looking brilliant. But I mean, you see though, with Ysai, he's managed to get a decently bad sector 2, but a very good sector 1 and sector 3. here. Everyone is on mediums. Medium tyres are allowed. 5 minutes into the session. Thax leading the way in this qualifying session. Interestingly, the driver that didn't really qualify too well in Australia didn't qualify well at all in France. I mean, he did manage to come second and first in his past couple of races. He's leading the championship, but he's not had a brilliant qualifying. But here, he's topping Q1 right now on these medium tyres. And where is it? Is this an outlap? Yes, it is. 41 seconds, sector 1. Definitely shows it's an outlap. Look at that. Ooh, that's Williams being a little bit skittish on the exit of that corner, out of the caster section. James Sonic in the Peugeot has recently joined Alan as well. He's on what tyres? He's on the hards. You're allowed mediums now. It's a very interesting tactic from him there. Maybe trying to set a time similar to Thax's to show exactly where he is, because Thax's time, of course, set on the hard tyres. But let's see where he can go. He's bumping over that sort of curb. What does that give him for a second one? It's a 25.8. That is not anywhere where he wants to be. It's over a second down from that. Is that even a corner cut there? Not very good. Oh, and that's Waffle. That's Waffle flipping over in the V-Carb car, in the Bolton Bison's car. Not a great time for him. But you've got Thax leading the way in that Black Bison car, and he's now onto his hot lap. And what time is that? That's a 24.6. That's another 10th better than his original hard tyre running time. He's going up the caster section. It's a very hard section. He's going to go down to first gear, then up to second. He's going to try and sprint all the way out of the end, extending, going as quick as he possibly can. You can hear that sort of V6 turbo hybrid engine over the curve. Ooh, it's just like tapping the wall. That isn't going to be good for his run. What's his time going to be? It's going to back off. But AV34, a 24.2 in the first sector. You've got 35 seconds. This ideally, you can possibly get back to the pits after this lap and go for another outlap. That's Waisai, so 1:15.1. Not a great time for him on the medium tyre. Still not stopping Thax's hard tyre run. Now here goes AV34. He's on the medium tyre going all around in this Aston Martin green machine. Who's that? That's just Maxi. Set 150 and AV34 flips after setting a purple sector 1. He's not able to finish that lap. Now Thax going all the way. He's not managed to set first second. Who's that? James Sonic. Only to 11th for an outlap time though. That's pretty good. Now, softs are allowed. Go out at 2 minutes. Softs are a permitted tyre. You're allowed to go out. Now here we go. Again, Waisai currently on the soft tyre. He has a track record around this place. It's a 1:12.778. It's 8.2, sorry. Swedish driver showing his absolute dominance, but he's never actually managed to go and win a race in Season 2 after dominating that first season after round 2. Now here we go. He has 1 minute left. These are going to be the driver's final runs. Alan just behind him there. Is anyone on a hot lap though? Let's see. It seems not. Everyone's managed to finish a lap. But is that TXH? Is TXH out? He doesn't have enough time to go for an outlap now. TXH is out of qualifying. Everyone else rushing towards the line. That's Thax just fine on the soft tyres. Let's see. So Alan's only managed to put in a 1:17.4. That is not a very good time for him. And everyone else going. Waisai going backwards. Not exactly permitted completely in this game, but it's not a lot. So we'll allow that. Here we go. So this is Thax going onto his hot lap, but you've got all these other drivers around. How's this going to go for him? It's going to be extremely quick though. Estimated knockout time here at Baku, Azerbaijan, is a 1:15.8. Drivers will have to be above that, but right now it's not looking great. But lots of the drivers are going to improve in this last run. Soft tyres are the grippiest, are the stickiest, are the best tyres in this game. And Thax right here is on those tyres, leading the championship in that Black Bison car. He's going around the corners, into turn 5 and 6, that little chicane. What's his sector 1? It's purple, a 24.185. It's a purple first sector for him. But Waisai is just following behind, and where has he managed to put it? It's not close enough. Weissai's only put a 24.4, 3/10 down on Sachs. And Alan's managed to go just a little bit below. Here we go, Alan going past. Alan on his lap. Here we go. Where's he going to put sector 2? It's only a 30.9. This could be right on the edge, right on the brim for Alan. Sachs improving even further, but that's not a best second sector. Only a 29.5. But this can be an improvement on his lap. Drivers need to be above a 115.8, most likely to get to sector 2. You see Alan, that's a 115.9. It's not going to be enough. Adrian goes up a 115.5. Thax, he crosses a 114.2. Just Maxi still in the pits. And Weissai, he's on his lap. He's not going to improve too much. He's going to top the session with a 113.921. That's the end of Q1. But that's going to be Alan down in ninth. This is going to be a risky time. Matt 3. Matt is going through. He's managed to improve. He's got some very good sectors. This could be ahead of Alan. It is. He goes up to third, a 114.7. You see Alan right on the brim, just about there, and there's no other drivers to displace him. You see that. That is a brilliant qualifying session. Alan, second in the championship, nearly getting knocked out. He was at a 115.955. That would have been great. That was right on the knockout margin. Predicted one was a 115.8, and he got a 115.9 just in. Ray finishing his outlap, I think that was, because Ray can definitely go faster. But Ray is out of qualifying. That is an outlap due to that sector 1. And the sector 2 and the sector 3 wasn't great, but you know, didn't have enough time. So that's how it is. Weissai topping the session by 3/10 to Thax. Of course, Weissai being the track record holder. We should see improvement up by about 7/10 of a second, possibly, for pole position to top of the session. Everyone's lined up, just about. So here we go. All tyre compounds are now permitted in this session. You don't have to use softs, but you can use the mediums, any sort of tyre that you feel comfortable in, but around Baku you don't want to be using any sort of harder tyre. So here we go. Get ready for Q3, people. Let's go. Again, they're past the line, past the finish line. Are they going to even set an outlap time? They don't need to, though. They don't need to avoid corner cuts. Right, here we go. Into qualifying. Again, we don't really have any views yet for you, so you can just enjoy this lovely little view of the start-finish line while we wait. That's Waffle Eve. I think we got knocked out in Q1, so you have a few drivers there that shouldn't exactly be there just yet. Here we go. Agent Monkey in the Williams. Just going through, they were the first ones to actually cross the line for qualifying, slightly cutting the corner there at turn 7. And you also have Matt's 3DTR just behind them. Matt is looking very racy today. He is looking very good. That's what I wanted to do, sorry. Right. Matt going on to his hot lap now. Let's see where he can put this pass. Going through turn 2, he's got very clean, maximising all of the sort of road. Again, everyone on the soft tyres. Matt looking very nice, very racy. Going through sector 1, where's this put him? Ooh, it's not even quicker, so he's half second down on Alan. But Alan stops. Alan's not finishing his lap, so let's see where Weissai goes. Weissai, again, mention it again once again. He has set the track record around here, 112.772. Well, he stopped, he slowed down. Is that it? Weissai didn't set a sector 1 time. He's still on his outlap. But Matt is going very nicely. Again, in that Haas car, Where can he put this machine? He's done extremely well in the first few races, but he hasn't managed to put it anywhere excruciatingly special. Thax crosses the line only a 116.5. Matt crosses the line, it's a 114.7. Still significant margin off the pole position estimation. Again, pole position time estimated to be around a 113.2. But of course, that only happens if you have the very top people going for it. Anyway, carrying on with qualifying. Let's see what other drivers can go. It's going to be Weissai's turn to go and set a hot lap now. Thax, of course, going very nicely. It's a 24.4 in the first sector. Still 3/10 down on his best. But it doesn't need to be his best. He's gone extremely well in Q1. Let's see if we can go. Going around, it's pretty nice. He's got it very nice and controlled. Where's that sector 2 going to be, though? It's red. He's not going to set it. And Weissai is going very quickly. Weissai. He's looking very good, but he can't leave that front wing up the car section. It's very good. We love the sound of that Red Bull engine. Can go through the exit, underneath the sponsor logos. Now it goes through this section, down into the braking zone of turn 15, and through there on the exit. Just a little bit of oversteer. Where's Weissai going to put the sector 2 time? The 28.9. He's even quicker. This might be just that pole position time that he needs to set, but he'll have another go at it. He'll have another stab. But let's see where Weissai can go. He initiates that DRS. He's going down the straight. He's got a lot of speed. Where does it go? So 113.434, and he still has another go. He still has another run that he can possibly improve on. Now this is Alan. Alan's sector 1. This is an out lap. He's going on to his hot lap. So let's have a look and walk through. So through into turn 4, in turn 1, you're going to ideally break down to 4th. That's not looking very good. He's slightly tapped the inside barrier of the Tech Pro. He's going through, ooh, and he hits turn 2. He's lost his front wing, and that's that lap finished. Weissai's, of course, going on his hot lap. Is anyone on his out lap? Is anyone on a hot lap, though? I don't think Matt's going to improve on this hot lap. He's already about half a second down on his original best. He's tapped the wall as well at turn 15. Where's this going to put sector 2? It's not an improvement. He's probably going to be some sort of out lap that he's going to do. But Thax, what's that? Right, here we go. Agent Monkey, is he on a hot lap? Yes, indeed he is. So where's this going to put the car? He's going to cross over the line. He's set some decent sector times. He's probably putting in 116. 115.8. Very nice. Thax, after his indomitable form, he's not looking great. He's going to have to go really quickly on this lap, or he's not going to be able to do a lap overall. I don't think he will be able to. This might be the end of Thax's qualifying. He might be down, relegated to last, second last. If Alan gets his stuff together, which right now, Alan's on a hot lap. Or no, he's on an out lap. Right. Alright, here we go. Second time down to turn 1, down to 4th gear. You go up to 6th. Here we go, he's down to 6, he's gone to the wall at turn 2, it's very nice. Alright, keeping it nailed through that section. He's going down into the corner, a slight tap of the barrier at turn 3, slight tap of the barrier at turn 4 on the entrance. Here we go, into the turn 5, 6 chicane, throwing that car in, and he's clunked over it. That's not very good, it's a 24.9. Still a decent sector. He's not going to be able to, go any quicker. So he's going to have to set his lap. This lap is not going to be great, but it might squeezing up into the first rows. So here we go. It's not going to be good. Weissai should also be on his hot lap right now, and he's, it's going to be very close. Again, the estimated pole position time is going to be a 113.2. Weissai is looking to match that pole position. Just Maxi's gone up to second. Where's Weiser going to go? It's not going to be an improvement. It was very close, though. Only 2 tenths off in the middle sector prevented him from having that slightly better lap time. Alan goes up to 4th position. And I believe that's going to be it for qualifying. And Thax, you did cross the line after that, so Thax's lap doesn't count. Right, I'll go and get qualifying position. Right. Okay. Yeah, Thax, yeah, Thax needs to line up in P6. All right. Here we go. Okay. So, heading over to the Grand Prix. I just realized I have to set this now. So it is 22 laps around Azerbaijan. Okay, looks to be correct. All right. Okay. 5 lights, light up. It's lights out, and away we go. Whiteside's got the lead just ahead of just Maxi and Matt 3 behind. He's got a very nice lead. Here we go in turn 2. It's a very big danger zone. Right, here we go through with Whiteside. He's leading very nicely. That's Alan, already up to about P2. That's just Maxi still keeping P2. Matt 3 just there, but it's Alan. Alan is right there. He's up into P2 on the medium tyre. Everyone, pretty much, is on those medium tyres. Who's that slightly going off? Is Waffleys, I think, or is that Non? It's Asian Monkey and James Sonic just behind. He's lost his front wing already. That isn't a good sign. Oh, and that's a Ferrari. Is that just Maxi? It might be. No, it's not. Who is it? It's... Gosh, Thax is up to P2. Alan now down to P3. So that's already very good from a man that started from P4. They're right in between each other, just behind Whiteside. Whiteside's already pulled away. It's brilliant right now. So here we go. Who? Yeah. Waffleys. Alright. And that's Waffleys out of the race. Okay. Whiteside keeping his cool, keeping ahead, but oh, that's a slight tap of the wall, but not enough to cause any sort of damage at turn 6. Into turn 7, up the car section, you've got Thax and Alan gaining a lot more. Whiteside isn't looking as confident as he did in the first lap. What do you think's happening now? Is he going to be caught, Rusciana? Do you think they're going to be caught? Why they're going to catch Whiteside because they've already caught at least up into that 1 second margin. Yes, Thax. Oh, and he's got a little bit skittish on the exit of turn 16. I think that is. Turn 17 and 18 goes the Swedish driver. He holds the track record around here, as I've repeated quite a few times. It's a 1:12.772. Set yesterday in AWC, but you've got these other 2 drivers, Alan and Thax, on him with DRS. He's not looking as indomitable as he did last season in those 2024 cars. He's looking a lot... Oh, and that's Alan! And that's Alan! He's flipped over. Alan's off. Alan, he's lost positions. He's nowhere near as close to Whiteside as he did before, and he's even losing position to the McLaren there. That isn't very good. Wow. That was not a good thing for Alan. When Alan's just struggling more and more and more, something's happened to him. And he's just not able to extract the most out of it. But here we go, Whiteside leading by just over a second now. He managed to extend his lead back out. It's very good for him. Alright. Whiteside slightly pulling away from Thax now. He's managing to go quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker. So here we go. Thax just about 1.4 seconds away from Whiteside. Not looking amazing for him, but it is looking great for the Swedishman. Leading this race, he's got pole position, 113.3. He's now leading this race by a nice significant amount. And let's focus on Alan. He's managed to get past, and non-SOCOM the Williams basically has now lost his front wing. But here we go. Thax, Jim Ronaldo. And he's out of the race now. That's 2 cars now out of the race. Luckily, there's no sort of safety car or anything in this game, so there's no disturbance of any sort of problems. So here we go. Thax now 1.7 seconds off White. So you see how much these 2 experienced drivers have pulled away. Oh, that's a slight little tap of the wall for Thax into turn 1, but he's absolutely fine. No damage on him. But you see how much these 2 drivers have just pulled away with their absolute raw speed. Ysai and Thax, only separated by about 2 seconds or a little bit less. And then you look back to Matt 3 and he's 10 seconds behind Ysai. And that's still, he's now just getting through the end of sector 1. Is that, what's happened to his front wing? He's still got it, don't worry. He's now 10 seconds behind Ysai. TXH, what's happened to Alan? Alan's just not looking with the speed. He's not looking on par. I mean, he does have front wing. But of course, everyone wants to. But look at that, TXH, he's the only driver really here to pick the soft tyres to go and complete his Grand Prix on. I saw his Atlas Worker, but Atlas Worker has dropped back by half a minute. Yeah, oh, who's that? It's Ray. Ray's flipped. No, Ray's managed to, in the McLaren, he flipped over at turn 15. That isn't very good for him. Oh, and who's that? It's the Peugeot, lost front wing. That's very interesting, but here we go, TXH, he's on the soft tyres. The soft pit window is starting from about last lap. This pit window is lap 5 to 9 for the soft tyres, either pitting onto the hard or onto the medium tyre compound. He's fighting with Alan right now, and Alan's on those medium tyres. He's going to be longer. Is that TXH? He's lost his front wing. TXH, he was looking very competitive. He's lost his front wing. TXH has lost front. Oh, he's hitting all the walls. This is going to have to be a boxing lap. He's going to have to box this lap to repair his front wing. And he's losing all that time, especially at the exit of the castle section. That is an extreme danger zone. As you can see, this is just an extreme example of the danger zones at this track. At turn 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, and even out castle section too. And especially at turn 15 on the exit there too. You see how much time TXH has lost. He's going to have to box this lap. And the average pit loss around here in Baku is a 21-second average pit loss. But of course, he's got a front wing to repair too. That's going to add an extra 5 seconds here. So he's probably going to lose about 26 seconds. Oh, that's a little bit of a late exit to the pit, but he's managed to just about make it. TXH gets into the pit lane. He's going to repair it. And he's out. TXH is retired from the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. That's Thax taking the lead from Ysai. What's happened to him? He lost his rear wing. And he's 7 seconds now. Ysai has lost his rear wing. Thax is leading by 7 seconds now. That's an interesting turn of events. We didn't get to see that moment. But that's an amazing situation from there. Now Thax is slightly losing it under that, but he's still doing absolutely brilliantly. Ysai on those medium tyres, he's hoping to bring those to at least lap 13 or so. But he's now lost all of that time, and he's going to have to box most likely. He's going to get a decent amount of oversteer, maybe some understeer too, from not having that rear wing. It's a loss of lateral rear grip. You see he's going off, he's going to have to box. I'm not sure. It might be repaired. I think the effects might be, but the rear wing probably not, like the visually. It will mean that he's going to get a way higher top speed. Yeah. But here we go. Ysai, he's now dropped 8 seconds, but he's losing a second each sector to Thax. This has fallen right into the championship leader's hands. He won in France, and he's now looking incredibly, very, very much competitive here in Baku. He's slightly going over that curb at turn 6, but he's looking absolutely fine. Ysai making a similar mistake to what he made in AWC yesterday. He got pole position and was amazing, but he lost his front wing and his rear wing, and it just gone downhill, and this is looking even more downhill for Ysai today, losing his front wing. He's slightly tapping the barrier on the inside of the castle section. He's all clumsy. He's getting all over the place. This isn't the Ysai that we know from Season 1. And he's going to want to box if he needs to sort of repair these front wings, if he wants to get rid of these tyres, because this isn't looking very good for him at all. Weissai on those medium tyres. Ideally, the medium pit window should be from lap 13 to 16, but this isn't looking like a lap 13 to 16 pit stop for him on these medium tyres. He's going to have to change compound at some point. But he's not going to box, he's continuing out. Weissai just tuning it all out, but he's losing at least a few tenths per sector. He's losing more and more and more time, and you can see just at the exit of turn 2, that's Weissai's rear wing, scattered there. Obviously a problem that happened there, maybe sort of oversteer, some sort of tap of the wall, but that's not very good for him. Alan lost his front wing, he's 14 seconds behind. Matt's lost his front wing, Maxi doesn't. Maxi is fine. That maybe he's also, oh, Agent Monkey, he's flipped over. And what's that going to be? Is that going to be a front wing? He's completely unscathed from that. Escaped a very similar situation to what Weissai possibly had. That's a very interesting thing. But then that's Ray. We saw him flip over at turn 15 a few laps ago. Now, he's all fine. Wow. That is very, very cool. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's still... everyone's just not doing too well today. And I mean, I don't think we're going to see people go that much... Yeah.